Oh shit, I forgot. Hold on, I gotta cut this off because every time you put any type of music in the background, what you call them, they want to kill you for it. Yeah, I don't own the rights. So in order to make this video, I gotta make it silent. Anyway, that's crazy. So, had a little interview, slight interview this morning or whatever. They just made important messages as always. That's what I always do. That's what I believe. A little interview this morning with myself, addressing some issues, and I'm looking at my Facebook page now, and I'm gonna go ahead and get to that because I kind of addressed that in like a 20-minute message interview or whatever this morning. But let me try to go ahead and address that issue. Um, when it comes to the looting, let's talk about the looting. Burning down of buildings and property, damaging property. It's not being understood by a lot of people why that's happening. We're on the Facebook, we're on social media, we're talking about that. Why y'all doing, why y'all doing, why y'all doing. Don't do it. Me myself, I believe something a little different, but at the same time, when Malcolm X said all means necessary, he meant certain ways. He didn't mean just total chaos. Martin Luther King said, protesting peace and all this other type of stuff. Peace, no guns, no harm, no. After a certain amount of time, he kind of rephrased that. You have to kind of use force a little bit. You got to push back a little bit. You got to use what they're giving you a little bit. Excuse me. You gotta use use the weapons that you were given. It's just like Christianity converted at one time. They were using rap. It was called Christian rap. Now I was into it, so I know about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part of the only way that I kind of stayed into the Christian walk or whatever. Music overall in the I want to say church, the Christian way overall kind of changed for a little while. They were using more updated words and terminologies that you wouldn't normally use in when it comes to God and stuff like that. They were doing that in order to reach the youth, to reach the young people or whatever. Well, some of these are young people out there doing what they feel like they need to be doing what they feel like needs to be done in order to be heard, because they're not being heard. It's like my daughter, she come here, she talk to me, we have a conversation and whatever. Now, if she thinks she's not being heard, then she'll shut herself off. And I noticed that from time to time. And what I mean by that is she'll just stop listening and kind of like, shun away from the conversation or whatever. We all do that. It's a defense mechanism. It's just more obvious in kids and teens than it is in adults, because you tend to think nobody's opinion matters, which is the same thing my daughter says. And you tend to, most people only listen to be, they listen for an answer. They don't actually, hold on. I'm sorry, part of my problems, part of my issues come from me being silly. Like, I'm stepping on stuff I cannot stand. Just step on grit and stuff on my floors. Like, I can't stand that shit. So I'm sorry, I'm interrupting the whole important video because I'm stepping on different stuff. I don't like that. Alright, so basically everybody turns themselves off or whatever. So anyway, moving on. Who is this fight against? This is fight against me, it's against you, it's against he, it's against anybody and everybody that don't stand for justice and who's not against the corruption. You see, we can talk black, white all day. We can talk Native American, Hispanic against blacks. We can talk all that all day, but in the end, the system is corrupt and the system is fucking them too, because I remember some years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, when the system was pulling them out of cars, when the system was fucking them, and they had it on YouTube, and you can Google it. It's there. It's there. Unless they done pulled it all off, which I don't know if they did because I shared some of that from a page I was doing back at that time. It's there. So the system is what we're against. The system, the so-called judicial system, and the policing. See, these people are supposed to be working for us, helping us, and doing things for us. Now, all that cat out the tree type shit, we're not looking for all of that. Nobody. That's what they started in order to get good merits in the community. So yeah, it is what it is. Now, so since that's what we're against, then the fight needs to be anything that is judicial or based on the system of oh my God, control, i.e., the policemen. I'm not saying go against them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying all of them are bad. I'm not saying all of them are good. I am saying that they have a voice. They need to stand out, and they're in a position of power to where they can talk and where they can be active. Just like any black person out there, the doctors, the lawyers, they're in a position of power. Anybody who's in a position of power, that's why I used to talk so much about these superstars and megastars, TD Jakes and Oprah Winfrey and all that. Okay, they're giving to the community, they're giving to the black community, they're doing this and that, but where are they when injustice is being done? Where are their voices at? We do not see them on TV. Tyler Perry, we don't see them on TV talking and speaking against this and stuff, taking a stand, making themselves be heard. They're in a position. But why do we expect them to do that? They don't owe us that. They don't owe us nothing, is what I keep on being told. Well, who's going to do it if they don't do it? We're just, come on. Come on now. You know what I mean? When it comes to the music, we can use that, but the music is no longer solid anymore. It means nothing. But I mean, that used to be a big platform for us to do too. So, when it comes to all of that building, burning and stuff like that, I would agree that we damn sure need to be careful and make sure that it's, not a black business. But let's be honest, what is a black business? You tell me. From where I'm standing, from what I understand, from what I know, and I don't know a lot now. I'm not that smart, I'm not that bright. From what I understand and what I know, 90% of the businesses that black people are in right now are not owned by blacks. Yes, we are running them. We have black faces in the stores, and just like a Walmart I'm at, there's plenty of black faces, and a lot of women in charge, I'll tell you that. There's plenty of black faces. But underneath it all, there's I won't even say a white man. There's another man in charge. There's several other men in charge. The corporation. And I'm not talking about a corporation way up. I'm talking about whoever's in this district, in this county. So we have an obligation to strike those places, and even if it takes us going to those communities where these people are. The hierarchy of people. That's what I feel like should be done. This stuff needs structure, and it's chaotic right now because everybody's acting, and then there's people that's taking advantage of that, and they're just there for opportunities. We're gonna loot and stuff like that. The message is getting lost in that, and then you got more people talking about that than everybody talking about the actual message that's being brought to the table. Well, there are casualties. Just like when the Navy, the Army, whatever, they start shooting, there's going to be innocent people, and they're not going to apologize. They're not going to pay for nothing, like their funeral or whatever. They're not going to do all of that. They're not going to do that. They don't care. This white guy on this woman's post, she was speaking out about it. And like I said, position of power, she's white. And I believe that if you're a white and you believe in justice, then you should speak. So he was speaking on her post, and he said something. What? He was like, well, do you know that in the Indies, black people don't care about you? Wait a minute. Hold up. Not only do we not care about her, if that's true, some of us are like that seriously. But for the percentage of blacks that don't care about any type of white helping, there's also that large percentage, that 100% true facts that your government don't give a fuck about you. You're a fucking number. What are you talking about? Where are you coming from with that? Some of my people are talking about the Rothschilds and a couple of other families or whatever that's been leading, that's been running. Oh, and by the way, did you know that they're overseas running shit over here? Yeah, we're fighting for oil and all that and a bunch of bullshit. We're lying and doing a whole lot. The U.S. is not clean. Governments are not clean. But yeah. Like Elizabeth, she running shit. Well, her family been running shit. Families. You know? Over here. U.S. soil. She bought half the damn churches. Churches are owned by her family, by families of the family. Well, I didn't come to talk about that. I was talking about the looting and stuff, so let's keep that going. So if you're in a position of power, you should act on that. And no, we shouldn't be doing our own stuff like the mom and pop stores and all that. But it's casualties and people are going crazy. They're losing focus and then they're just like, fuck it, just all out because nobody cares. Nobody's trying to listen. Nobody cares. And we're against ourselves too. So that's part of the chaos. We have to clean this up, put it back to where it's supposed to be. Because just like the Black Lives Matter movement went and started being a joke, we'll start being a joke, more of a joke than what we already are. And that black on black crime shit, man, I wish I would stop doing that. That's telling me that you're okay with me calling your mama a bitch because you called her a bitch or you told me she was stupid or something like that. Or I can call your brother or your sister a hoe or a slut or whatever because you said it. I heard you say it. I heard it come from your brother. Heard it come from your family. So I can do it. No, bitch, it's not okay. It's not okay. Don't do that. No, you stay in your lane. We need to handle ourselves. We need to judge ourselves accordingly, but we also need to handle ourselves. Okay? We need to take care of some situations, some problems. First thing, let's get them drugs out of here. And that starts with the fucking police. That starts with the government. Come on. The gangs. We can use those to our advantage. Given the right platform, given the right time, we can use those. It don't have to be what it used to be. Really, it's not what it used to be. It's a little bit. No. Anyway, that's it for me. The second video, I'm out. Basically, point of this 15-minute video was just to say that no, I don't agree with the looting. We need to do it in other places that actually are there. They're affected by it. But then again, it's crazy because people are turning old cars, setting them on fire, and it's not just black faces, it's white faces too in the crowds doing all that type of stuff. But you're not talking about them. Oh, and these are the people that's fucking us. It's like if I start a riot or if I go against Hershey's, I'm trying to use somebody that's not if I go get this pancake mix, this pancake mix is not for me. It's not helping me. It's hindering me. It's hurting me. I go get this pancake mix. I got 10 people coming against me for going against the pancake mix. Wait a minute, fool. It's hurting you too. Because when you eat it, you get this and that, and the third. How about we address this together? You know what I mean? Now, you want me to keep the be okay with that, but have a problem with the skillet. Well, hell, the skillet ain't doing nothing. Oh my God. So, yeah. And there's one more thing in the line of fire. Damn, I forgot. There was another point I wanted to make in the line of fire here. We just doing all kind of weird stuff. Man, just really are. I don't want my job to shut down either, but You know, I can't say we've done a lot for black communities or whatever. I can't say that because I don't know the history of them. I guess I'll end this video because I forgot what else needed to be said or should be said. But we're having pancakes. I started an hour ago trying to get these babies together. Nah, no sausages and all that type stuff. It'll be a third video if I can figure it out. The last thing I was supposed to say. I covered the crazy. And the opposing thing is that we have blacks in the police unit too, so we want to be careful. Just as we have been victimized when it comes to the National Guards, the Army, the Navy, all of that. We've been victimized. We were test subjects. We were put on front line. We were put out there when nobody else would go. Nobody else would fight. But we stand tall and proud with our veterans. And we dare somebody to say something against the flag that we never did, that never did represent us, never was for us. Now, was it a Nigerian flag or whatever flag? I don't know that. What I do know is this wasn't us. These people are not even for the people. You know, a long time people were, he for everybody, she for everybody. Okay, well, these people ain't for no damn body. The rich are getting rich, the poor are getting poor. Middle class is staying middle class. Some of them are dropping. You tell me, how's this system working for you? How's this system working out for you?